and Mordekaiser doesn't have an ultimate.
Okay, well that is kind of bad.
Yeah, it is really bad.
That is actually really bad.
It's not just that Mordekaiser doesn't have an ultimate. Olaf is unable to be CC'd during that, so Mordekaiser's E also doesn't do anything.
He really just kind of says, Mordekaiser, go to timeout. Mordekaiser, go sit in the corner. Go to top lane.
Pretty much.
Mordekaiser, go sit at your turret. He's like, okay.
Sorry about League of Legends, chat. I've been playing it way too much. Blame SBS. He's been.
Congrats on your win, by the way.
Yeah,
congrats on your win in the event. I saw that you tweeted about it.
Yeah.
I wanted to give a formal congratulations about that.
Thank you.
Yeah. But we are back here, like you said, sticking with Palm. Palm Rano is a very interesting matchup because Rano just has such really fast buttons, but Palm has a good float to get around a lot of that speed and a lot of those dangerous hitboxes. Oh my! All
right, gonna be starting things off on.
Why would you do that to me? I learned what that was yesterday, and they're dead. They're done. They're done. They're dead to me. They're not dead to me. Hello.
Yeah. For anyone curious, put the numbers from Prota's tag into a calculator.
Anyway, game one, like you said, on Jules Vale. Starting off, I feel like Vince might actually be a pretty solid deterrent for both Needles and the more aggressive rushdown that Rano might want to do, but this is not most Ranos. This is a very defensive Rano.
Yeah, I mean, this is like we were talking about earlier with Spiker Sportsman, right? Every character in this game can be so expressive, right? So these players play in such a different way that you might not exactly be able to find warm-up for someone who's playing this character from someone else in the venue.
Exactly, and just like that, the down tilt into the back are gonna clean up the first stock. Lucius taking the lead right now.
And here comes the bubble play from Lucius. We've seen that do so much work yesterday.
Oh, absolutely. He's been fantastic with his placements on bubbles because he knows a lot of the time he wants to kind of DI to that upper right portion of the blast zone, like even right there.
All right, but yeah, I mean, you did say upper right, but you know, for Prota, understanding the game plan, just sending him off to the upper left instead. But right here, taking so much damage, the Nair almost going to be able to catch Prota on the tech.
And now Lucius is playing to the platform super well. Prota's like, oh, you know, I'm just going to get some notes. I'm just going to harass you with these. Get some good forwarders out. Okay, gets the dash attack. Big potential combo, but Lucius gets out of there with the forward air.
Okay, no float available. Has the note field for one opportunity. Dash attack off stage. Lucius in a little bit of trouble. Not going to be able to do too much more, though, as the back air trades with the forward air startup from Prota.
Mouse control out and about right now. Possibly trying to play around it, maybe to get Lucius into a big carry off the top combo, but no, instead opting for the edge guard right now. Gets those two forwarders. Really strong stuff. Ooh, the chase up top. Getting that super jump, double jump up air. Cleaning it up, and now Lucius having a bit more of a sizable lead than earlier before.
Yeah, and right now you can see Lucius taken closer and closer to that blast zone. That field from Prota actually making it so difficult to get past all of these notes. And Vince on the table, not going to be able to do it, but neither is Bubble. And right now, up airs from Prota, sending Lucius into the bubble once again, paying off dividends for Lucius. I know you said that the note field was a Mouska tool, but it seems like Lucius is the one who truly has a Mouska tool available.
Yeah, you know, you're right. Yeah, you know, you got me there. No, that's definitely what's going on here. Double bubble, toil and trouble right now. Pulls out, uses that bubble to sling to the other side, then pops up another one for security.
Looking like Halloween over here, but you know, while that might have been a bit of a week ago, but Lucius trying to make Prota's run looking like old news.
Oh, and at 113%, this is some dangerous stuff right now. Not really going to be able to get a whole lot, but gets that forwarder off of the dive kick, floats just out of the range of it. And I feel like that as the set goes on, we might see Prota adjust their flow ranges and start whip punishing a lot stronger.
Yeah, I mean, it gets so difficult though, right? Because with so much damage coming out from Lucius's Rano, you know, Prota's constantly forced to approach, and that's Palm's biggest weakness. She doesn't have ways to force an approach. You know, she can't really, you know, do much in terms of burst on her own. There's no way.
There's no shot. There's no shot.
There's no way.
There's no way. I'm looking at
okay.
Oh. We both looked at that and we're just like, no.
Ty, don't just run up and up.
You're not ready for my secret technique. Alright, but Tower of Heaven's going to be game number 2. Our jokes aside about the Raster potential pick there. I feel like this stage is going to honestly be pretty solid. The idea of having a third top platform there the entire time, basically Battlefield, is solid for a character like Palm, who can really find more variety in their approach patterns.
And Vince starting to work a little bit of overtime, starting to do his job. But right here, back air, up air from Proto, not quite going to be able to connect just yet. But this much damage early on, definitely a good sign. And there we go, off into the heavens and Tower of Heaven.
Yeah, that up air taking it right off the top, and that was the sort of carry combos that we were expecting, and we kind of know Ty to be able to have those strong. Oh boy, this is a little dangerous, but does get the no field back if it's even going to be able to be activated. There we go. Taking so much percent just to get back onto stage and just to be thrown right back off on the other side.
Yeah, you can see right here, Proto able to sneak on by. Lucius not quite ready for that uppy. Right here, looking for the nairs, looking for another way to send Proto off stage, but that no field doing so much work for Proto. Gonna be able to uppy into it, still has that option. Oh baby, there we go. Uses the forward air to sneak past Lucius. Again, 174 and counting. At this point, percent means nothing for Proto.
Hey, you're really right. I was going to say, for a character as light as Palm, 182 may as well be just quality assurance. You know, like that's some premium light.
Yeah, but right here, I mean, Proto just trying to get some sort of control back. I mean, gonna be able to sneak on through again. But once again, you know, the moment that you're forced to approach as Palm, it gets so much more difficult.
That's very true. And on top of that, Lucius is not flinching whenever Vince comes out. These instant Vinces have not been really paying a whole lot off. That double back air into the up air is going to pay off huge. Taking that stock at like 86.
Yeah, the Vincences might not be doing too much, but the float bears from Proto doing so much work.
Oh, if you Mr. Electric!
If you've ever played a friendly with Proto, you can just hear their voice right now screaming, "Pull back air! Pull back air!
Pull back air! Pull back air! Up air!
Yeah.
You're dead!"
But right here, I mean, Lucius trying to chase a little bit, trying to find a way how to take out this stock. And we saw this last time. There we go. Up air off the top, looking like a kill move. As Lucius right now trying to find a way to seal out the deal. I mean, might be down a lot of percent, but racking up that early percent has never been an issue for Lucius.
No, not at all. What we've seen from Lucius time and time again has been very methodical edge guarding, very careful and crafted positioning a lot of the time.
Oh, he doesn't know.
Oh, he doesn't know?
Lucius doesn't know.
Oh, no, Lucius does not know.
Lucius has no idea how to deal with palm up B.
I don't think he does, but it doesn't matter.
I guess it doesn't matter.
I guess it doesn't matter because in this case, Lucius is now up 2-0 against Protagify.
Lucius is up 2-0, but that was honestly a much closer game. Proto looking to the crowd for some kind of support, some kind of
are we going to see it? Are they going to do it?
They did tweet about this yesterday, but I mean, when you're down 2 games, your back's against the wall, you're in losers.
You have a character that you know time and time again has taken out some of the best Ranos in the game.
Absolutely.
Do you rely on that to take the next 3 games in a row?
I don't know.
And you can tell they're contemplating it, but no, they are sticking to their guns. The Palm is staying around for the last game. Potential last game.
There we go. Back against the wall does not matter. Always going to be going for that Palm, playing it as, you know, consistently as possible. Never going to betray their gut.
No, they're sticking to their guns. They are someone that is of strong conviction and of strong. They stick to their word, you know. And in this case, like, I think it's a good bit of the adaptation here is coming from the fact that they're starting to react a little more to those tech chases, because Lucius has been teching a lot.
Yeah, but right here we can see Lucius parrying that up air. Going to be able to get a lot of damage off. Going to start up the wall of pain. Proto not very fond of fighting the Ranos, but right here Lucius definitely not making it any more fun.
No, we saw there Lucius was crouch canceling those multi-hits of Palm's up B, but unfortunately was not able to get away from that last hit. It still gets launched a little bit up up to the top, but still 82% right now, looking pretty solid for our Tri-State boy.
Yeah, I mean, right here, you know, 96 to 112. I mean, essentially about as even as you could ask it to be, as Lucius going to be able, with the back air, to send Proto off stage. And once again, here comes the edge guard. The fair gonna get buried.
Yeah, calls out that that reverse fair swing back to stage. Been doing it quite a bit this set, so I'm not too surprised that it finally got called out. But taking, again, another lead in the set. Oh, that fair DI, or that nair DI even, was a little questionable, but still manages to live, gets 39 and climbing off at 48 and almost the stock.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, right now Lucius is playing calm, controlled, not doing anything too crazy. Proto, on the other hand, needs to make something happen soon. I just love how every single time anything happens, you know, you can see Lucius FGC nodding in the mask. Like, it's just...
Yeah, you could see the little, like, yeah, no, that makes sense.
But, like, right here, you know, it's so surgical from Lucius.
It's very precise, and that is kind of what we've come to know Lucius for, is these very strong edge guards, these strong combos on stage, and the ability and mental fortitude to continuously rinse repeat his opponent off stage, wear their mental stamina down to the point where he can just kind of do what he wants. Oh, and that is going to do it. A 3-stock ending the game.
A 3-stock to end the set from Lucius, saving everyone from the keyboard ditto.
Lucius saving, creating the good timeline where we don't have to worry about a keyboard
but
ditto.
Also, you know, Proto might not have been too happy about how that set ended up going, but Lucius playing on fire.
Yeah, playing to his strengths as well.
Absolutely playing to his strengths. I mean, we've talked about before who some of the best Rano players on the planet are, right? You know, we've got Durai, we've got Y. Lucius is one of those players who has always been a very strong Rano player, but sometimes falls out of just barely out of the conversation for some people. But right here, once again, you know, there's been these flashes of brilliance from Lucius, you know, those crazy runs where all of a sudden people are like, oh shoot, maybe Lucius is one of those Ranos up there. Yeah. You know, maybe, you know, Lucius, Kodak, right? You know, these players who might not necessarily be someone's first immediate choice of this is easily the best Rano or something like that.
It's always kind of been Y and Durai, right?
Yeah,
like that's kind of been the story of like which one of these two is the best.
But the thing is, Lucius is outplacing Y here.
Yes.
And playing so unbelievably consistently, I would not be too surprised to see him make a bit of a run.
The big thing now, is he has to fight Giga. They have fought several times before. The last time they fought was at TAPS